Hello everyone. We're doing something a little different today. I'm doing this in portrait mode because there was something that happened in my local town here that you guys got to see. It's unbelievable. But we're going to start up little Susie here and let it warm up, and then we'll get going. It'll be dark here in a little bit. So yeah, really haven't been doing much today. I did run a couple of errands, and I had to go pick up some new taillights for my truck. I got some LEDs. I got to take the old ones off, wire on these new ones. And yeah, because these have the bulbs in them, and I don't want to bore y'all with that stuff, and the temperature's really dropped. But yeah, we got the bike sitting here plugged in. Man, I really want to fire that thing up, let some oil circulate. What do you all think? Should that be done once in a while? Maybe once or twice a week, in the winter months? I don't know. It doesn't have any stabilizer in the fuel, so maybe when I get done with these lights, I can do that, since the door is going to be open. So, well, we'll get going here in just a second. This is just one of those things that you just say, how in the heck did they do that? So, now there is a video link that I'm going to leave in the description of this video of them. I'll just leave a video link in the description because they really had to use a rotator. A rotator is a big truck tow truck. For those of you that don't know, it's got a big crane on it, but just imagine yourself being in your 20s, and you're out messing around. Maybe you had some cold snacks and whatnot, and you got a couple of younger people with you, and all of a sudden you just decided to jump in your car and take off, and maybe you're on your way home. This happened, I believe, late Friday night, early Saturday morning, maybe. And you decide to maybe take off from a stoplight at a high rate of speed because your brain is just in a fog, and you're like, hey, I'm gonna show off, right? So we'll get on over here to this area. I guess I probably ought to put my seatbelt on, huh? We'll get over here to this area now. Then I'll show y'all what happened. Now, I've done some crazy stuff when I was in my 20s, but I've never done anything this darn crazy in my life. So this kid takes the cake. I mean, this is just plumb crazy. All right, let's say you're just messing around. You take off from that stoplight you just seen back there, and there's no traffic out here way early in the morning. And you decide, we're gonna show off a little bit. You're in your 20s, you had some cold snacks, and probably about down here at the bottom of this hill, you see a car coming towards you, and then you decide you're gonna floor it. And here it is, a law enforcement officer. And then all of a sudden you discover you're going, you know, you're probably doing 70, 80 mile an hour about down in here. Maybe you're not familiar with the area, or you are, you're just, you know, forget about it. And then you're flying through here at 100 mile an hour. And by gosh, you don't stop. And you just keep on going. Right down through there. And miss those telephone poles? And there's still people talking about it, as you can see. There's his tracks. So yeah, they came right down through here. As you can see, there's the trees. Oh, and where did they land? You see that roof right down there? That is the VFW. So yeah, right there behind me, you can see their tire tracks. And they launched through these trees. That is actually 10 highway down there. And they landed right there in that roof. That is actually the VFW. They missed that fence down there at the bottom, as you can see. They never touched it. There is no tire tracks right here. So they launched off of that big time. There's a lot of people driving around down here checking it out. Miss Linda and I came down here earlier and ate at a new restaurant. And yeah. So it said in the article that there was 3 occupants in the car. One of them was the driver. The other 2, when the emergency services got there, the 2 passengers were out on the roof. Oh, and by the way, when that police officer turned around, they thought they went 10, you know, they made that right-hand turn. Until he got down there to the bottom of the hill and saw debris. Well, yeah. I just wonder what was going through that officer's mind when he found him in that roof. Sorry about that. But that's some crazy, you know what? I'm trying to keep my mouth clean because my mother will probably see this. So let's take you down the hill and I'll show you that, I mean, what it actually looks like from down there. Now that right there is approximately where it was at that came off that ledge up there. We'll drive over there here in just a second. So I don't know if this doesn't do it justice. But just imagine you're in that car and you come flying off that ledge right there and end up right there in that roof. I wish I could talk to the officer that found that, because I just wonder what was going through that law enforcement officer's mind when he found that car like that. You know, it's just, I'm just stunned. In fact, here's a highway patrolman. I think the highway patrolman's taking measurements and taking pictures. Yeah. He probably don't want to talk to anybody. He's probably doing business. Yeah, he's out here taking pictures. He almost looked like my son-in-law. But it's not. Yeah, he's pretty cold. He didn't want to talk. He's taking pictures of everything. So yeah, we're kind of, that's just nuts, isn't it? I know they all went to the hospital. I'm sure they drew blood just to see how jacked up that the driver was. And they didn't release any names or anything like that. So it's just amazing some of the stupid stuff people do. I've done some pretty stupid stuff in my life, but I never did a Dukes of Hazzard like that before. So I thought y'all would enjoy that. And it's getting cold. It's 30 degrees up here. I talked to my buddy down there in Texas. He said it was like 70-something degrees down there. Yeah. Rub it in. You know who you are. So we'll talk to y'all later. Say hi to a stranger. Thank a veteran. And don't do any crazy stuff like that. Good grief. Y'all be good. Say bye.